Okay, Shalom, coming to you in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yashai Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And salutations unto the Hakim that continue to push the word in truth and in sincerity. I'm not too sure what I'm going to entitle this video, but pretty much it's along the lines of, that only God can judge me. Spirit is not of the truth. That's a Christian / worldly ideology, and pretty much we should all aim to be in good standing before the sight of men and before the sight of the Lord. Okay, because the report of men goes a long way. Okay, hence why when you're reading the law, which was really the Lord that had put the spirit on Jethro, the father-in-law of Moses, to encourage him to make captains of the people, captains of 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s, and so on and so forth, because it would weigh him down, so pretty much the governance and order, because I did a video earlier about order. Well, here's just an example in the scriptures of how men had good report. Some men didn't have good report, but at the end of the day, it's all set up through the Spirit. This is John chapter 3, and pretty much, man, it's common sense. We should all aim to be in good standing with the brotherhood and before the eyesight of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yashai. This is the book of John chapter 3, the first and only chapter. So like a 3rd John, the first and only chapter. And it says, the elder unto the well-beloved Gaius, whom I love in the truth. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. For I rejoiced greatly when the brethren came and testified of the truth that is in thee. See, so brothers give reports, man. Even as thou walkest in the truth, I have no greater joy than to hear that my children walk in truth. Beloved, thou doest faithfully whatsoever thou doest to the brethren and to strangers, which have borne witness of the charity before the church, whom if thou bring forward on their journey after a godly sort, thou shalt do well, because that for his name's sake they went forth, taking nothing of the Gentiles, which was the Israelite foreigners. We therefore ought to receive such, that we might be fellowshippers to the truth. I wrote unto the church, but Diotrephes, who loveth to have preeminence among them, receiveth us not. Wherefore if I come, I remember his deeds which he doeth, prating against us with malicious words, and not content therewith, neither doth he himself receive the brethren, and forbiddeth them that would, and causeth them out, and casteth them out of the church. Beloved, follow not that which is evil, but that which is good. He that doeth good is of God, but he that doeth evil hath not seen the Most High. Demetrius had good report of all men. And this is a very self-explanatory chapter, but it's just good to read through it and see that reports of good, reports of evil are accounted and told. Demetrius had good report of all men, and of the truth itself, yea, and we bear record. And ye know that our record is true. I had many things to write, but I will not ink and pen write unto thee. But I trust I shall shortly see thee, and we shall speak face to face. So here's an example of a letter that was written, before a face-to-face conversation had taken place, which, by the way, is not going off. So once again, if you talk about something in a video epistle, which is nothing but a video format of a letter, before you speak face-to-face, there's nothing wrong with that. John did that. But I trust I shall shortly see thee, and we shall speak face to face. Peace be to thee. Our friends salute thee. Greet the friends by name. Okay. You know? So this is a very self-explanatory, you know, there's good report of men, some men didn't receive bad report, so on and so forth, you know, but reports were given, you know, being in good standing amongst the churches, it filters back up to the top, man, you know. Once again, it ties into order, it ties into the spirit, it ties into accountability, you know. But yeah, man, just an example in the scriptures where reports were given of men on both sides. And with that, I'm gonna wrap up and say shalom.